The longer I look at this outfit, the more I think I look like a fashionable mime. Hey guys, it's Julia and welcome to my channel, Shakespeare and Such. I am here again in the same shirt and makeup because it's literally like 10 minutes later and this is like the only day I'm gonna have to film, so I'm like, let's go. Also, what I'm talking about is still in this spooky October readathon family of themes, so let's start talking about it. Why am I crazy today? Alright, so I originally made my October TBR to have only 4 books in it because I had a really rough reading month in September and predicted that to continue through October. However, by the first week of October, I had already finished 3 out of those 4 books, so I was like, ooh, we can do better than this. So I have decided to participate in the Spookathon, which is hosted by Lala, Shannon, and Paige, and I will link all, actually I think they have a playlist of all their videos related to the Spookathon, so I'll link that down below. And it is going from October 17th to I believe the 23rd. Let me verify that. Yes. It is going from October 17th through the 23rd, and they've got a couple of prompts, but they don't have like a minimum number of books. It's like really low-key and just fun and cool. And I know I already talked about not being a very seasonal reader, but it's just when other people talk about like, oh, we're reading books because it's Halloween, I'm like, well, I feel like I should read some spooky books too. And honestly, Mara Dyer kind of let me down in that regard. And Northanger Abbey, I'm loving, but like I said before, it's not even that spooky. So I feel like these will kind of fit the bill. It's so funny, I actually posted a picture on my Instagram of like a sneak peek of the books that I'll be talking about in this video that I plan on reading, and Lala from Books and Lala, who's one of the hosts of the readathon, actually managed to guess 2 out of 3 of them, so like, bravo girl, you did really good. I gave such vague clues. So let's talk about the 3 books I will be picking up for this readathon. The first book fulfills 3 out of the 5 challenges, so I'm just going for the jugular here. And I'm so excited to read it. I'm actually going to talk about these books in the order that I'll be reading them. And so the first book is Remembrance by Meg Cabot. This is her most recent, and I don't know if it's also the final book, but it's definitely the latest book in her Mediator series. Just like with The Princess Diaries, which was like a YA series, The Mediator was a YA series with 6 books, and she wrote an adult sequel, so an adult fiction book with the same characters, kind of aged up, and I'm so excited about this. In middle school and high school, I gobbled those Mediator books right up. I say both because I read them in middle school and I'm sure I reread them in high school because I love them so much. And this is a book about the same main character, Suze, who can see and talk to ghosts. She is a mediator, and just kind of the craziness that gets her into trying to, you know, help those souls depart, if you will, and also the super hot ghost who she's kind of in love with, because that's a thing. But yeah, this is fulfilling 3 out of the 5 challenges, like I said. It has red on the cover, a whole lot of red on the cover. It has a spooky, or not spooky, it has paranormal characters / creatures, butt ton of ghosts probably, and it is a 2016 release. It came out in, I believe, February of this year. So yay! And I picked this to read first because A, I'm the most excited about it, and B, I know I'll fly through this because that's how I am with Meg Cabot books. I just pick it up and I go, 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 because I love her. The next book I have is for the challenge of reading a thriller. I get scared very easily by a lot of stuff. It's like, even if something's not scary and it's like kind of scary, just the little seed gets planted in my brain and it makes everything scary. So it's dangerous for me to read thrillers. But I think I'll be safe with this one, and I've already seen the movie, and that is Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. My mom has already read this, and she really enjoyed it, and I'm really looking... I say that like my mom's so unique. Everyone has read this and really enjoys it. Yeah, I can't really talk too much about what this is about without giving spoilers, even though I think a lot of people know what's up at this point. But it's about a married couple, Nick and Amy Amy goes missing, and it's sort of implied that Nick must have killed her. We see Nick's point of view and Amy's diary, I believe, is how it goes back and forth. And yeah, it is interesting stuff. I'm really, really looking forward to this one too. And then the final book I have is to fulfill the requirement for having a spooky word in the title. And so I will be reading The Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold? Not sure about that. But bones is obviously my spooky word. This is also another book that has been turned into a movie that I have seen. Apparently, I don't know, I think I have this thing where most of the time I want to read the book before the movie, but if it's not a book I think I'm interested in, I'll watch the movie first, and then I'll be like, that's okay because I can read the book and enjoy it even more because the book's always better if I end up liking the movie. Does that make sense? But this is the story of a teenage girl named Susie Salmon. Oh my god, I have Suze and a Susie. Crazy. And this takes place in like the 1970s, and she was murdered, and so we see like her in this afterlife, and we see her family trying to like grieve her and also figure out what happened. And if I'm not mistaken, we see from the killer also, maybe. There's a bookmark in here. I just noticed it as it was falling out. Yeah, I really don't know much about the points of view in the book, but it is, I remember the movie just like ripping my heart out. So I'm really excited to especially like see her father and her sister. I remember especially loving. So yes, very excited to read this one as well. All right, so those are the 3 books that I'm going to be picking up during the Spookathon. Again, that starts on October 17th. If you're interested, the information is down below. And I'm excited. I don't typically go for Halloween books just because it's October, so, and these are barely Halloween books at that, but you know what? We're gonna just, for me, these are Halloween books. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching, and you will see more of me soon. Bye!